Hello there, Lynx here, and welcome to D&D DA Dungeons and Don't Do It. Yeah, I mean, it's from Israel also, returning after what day is it today? Friday, okay, so yeah, 3 days of not recording at all, but I've cleared out the itch.io folder a bit, so from 271 games we dropped to 148, which is, I guess, a positive thing. I mean, some I deleted because, well, in the end, nah, I don't want to play that at all. Other option would be Defender going crazy. This one stayed. Let's check it out. I think it's because I like the design of the dark-haired girl over here. I like it. So let's get to the game. This is you. You're why is it going like that? Text speed out of 4 words. You just have a thing for cosplaying Japanese school uniforms. You're a weeb. With that out of the way, you need a name. I'll name her. Generate a name. I'll name her. We are going basically Natalie, as always. You want to be called that? Yeah. There is a dual slamming It's annoying that this text disappeared like that. Also, for those new that have not seen me playing as Natalie before, I'm using this name because that was supposedly the name my parents wanted to choose if the child would be a girl. Anyway, what is she doing exactly? I think I actually can do voices. I don't know, and I don't want to know to find out in case she makes me help. There's an dull noise and soft cuss. I can hear you guys, you know. Grace laughs, and you hide a smile at her amusement. Hope she doesn't make the roof collapse on us like last time. That was one time. You and Grace have been dating for a year now, and she has never failed to make you feel all warm and fizzy. That's nice. Or hot and bothered. That's nice. Speaking of which, she was looking around the room instead of eyeing you down. Was she bored? You knew exactly how to combat that. Flirt with Grace. Flirt with Grace, but better. Let's go. Flirt with Grace, but better. Are those space buns? You guys are not ready for that. I'm not ready as well. Because I can see myself inside of them. Wait, freak. So is my ass out of this world, or are my pants a mirror? She responded effortlessly. It's a critical hit. You're lucky I love you. Who doesn't? Grace had that look again. The one that said you were losing. Well. Alright, finally. Yeah, I know, I took my time, but it was just to find this. And he held up some book, gesturing at it with importance. It's a book. Emily sighed and shook her head. If only it was just a book, my friend, then I would have called you two over here. I still don't get it. You took a closer look, reading the cover as Emily waved it around. D&D. Yeah, finally, I assume you understand now. Hell yeah, you got it, but even better, Grace was still lost. She had no idea. I've never actually played D&D. You want us to play D&D? Of course. Yeah, I can DM. It's been a while and I miss it. That's why I got time to dig this out of my boxes. I like the idea they have the projector here as well. That's cool. And lots of books at the suitcase. And flippers for some reason. Okay, but I'm lost. There are a few issues, of course. Grace, not knowing what's going on is just a pleasure of mine. Hey, I knew you were teasing me. She laughed, and you continued to grin back. Okay, but on a more serious note. We don't really know that much about D&D. Okay, so I'll make it easy. Just roll the dice, and I play eeny, meeny, and bigger characters. I'm not planning on running a full campaign, just something fun to get us to rolling, stats, and improv. A simple quest line, you know. Emily had already pulled the desk up, and while it didn't scream luxury, you could see there had been thought put in the collection of papers, dice, and pens. Grace picked up a normal dice without hesitation and cast it on the table. I got a 2. You picked up a few of the dice at random and let them fall out of your hand onto the table, watching the chaos unfold as they hit things. I rolled these 3 and got a 4, 7, and 1. Well, one rolled off the table and disappeared. Does scoring higher mean I'm better? Throwing dice off the table means I'm taking dice privileges away! Huh? Okay, maybe you deserve that, but still. Well, you never answered my question. You're a rock, and Grace is a mage. Emmett seemed to be ignoring you, and you pouted for a moment, turning to Grace, who looked upset with the turn of the events. What's up, Bob? I like to just brute force my way down the middle, not be some Doctor Strange in the background, like, what the freak? You couldn't help but to laugh. I understand her for. Well, that's the rule. Emily didn't offer any more words of comfort. You pat Grace on the shoulder and tried to hide your amusement. You can hit them with your stick. Hey, I mean, if the mage loses the magic, they need to go and punch stuff, right? It's better to be prepared for that. A buff mage, you know, muscly mage, is definitely better than a wrinkly old dude, I would say. She didn't seem amused by your assistance. Okay, well, at least neither of us are direct hitters, right? She softened the idea, then nodded. Fine, but I don't have to be happy about it. Okay, great. Now for stats. I've just written some random variations down. I'll roll for you both. She tossed some dice down, checking the numbers against the page of an open book. Sighing, Emily ran a hand through her hair. Well, this is going to be interesting. So what are our stats? Emily nodded, writing some more numbers in the book. Grace, you have high wisdom and dexterity, but low intellect. Ooh, and strength. Your charisma is normal. That sucks. I mean, the intellect is pretty important for a mage, right? I mean, I was saying strength, you know, he should be a bit muscly, but I guess strength is not his thing. Her thing here, so that's problematic. Anyway. As for you, Natalie, you have high intellect and strength. For a rock? I guess that's a good thing, but terrible dexterity and wisdom. Your charisma is also normal. She frowned at the paper and then sat down. Alright, so what your name, your characters, I'll hand you your shits. Emily scribbled a bit more on some paper and slid them across. I'm a human, okay? You gazed at the page in front of you. Oh, I'm an elf? I hope it's a dark elf. Sounds like we should have been switched. Not necessarily. I don't know. Elf as a rock, I would say not bad. Elf as a magician also makes sense, obviously. For the which one is better, so the dark elf. I don't know, man, I'm just not a fan of normal elves. I don't know why. I like dark elves more. Weird? Maybe. Do I care? No, dark elves are superior. Oh yeah, elves are more magical, right? Yeah, but... whatever. And you made a sound that sounded affirmative, and you looked at the page again. The spot for your name was blank. Generate a name, I'll name them. Any good elf names, guys? Let's see. Alright, let's generate, what's see. Elasha, no. Amra, no. Nakiasha. Let's go with Nakiasha, why not? Yes. Emily looked at the names you wrote, scribbling them down her own page and nodding. Huh. Nakiasha. Okay, so Nakiasha and Yuli, you both find yourselves in the wilderness, a ravine nearby. You know, there is a town nearby, the town of Kersdale. Rumors... I think I know something called Kersdale. Rumors have spread that not too long ago something strange had happened here, and the two of you were on your way to investigate. She's not a dark elf, god damn it. Okay, so we got put in the middle of nowhere with these stars that are supposed to mean something. Emil paused and then sighed. Stats are very important. They influence how well the character can do things. Can't I just do what I want? The limit is my imagination, right? Grace scribbled something on one of the pieces of paper in front of her. Grace is cute in this form, actually. Having the game rely on imagination is far different from destroying the story for kicks. For she said that. I'll still destroy the story for kicks. No, I guess you're the boss, yeah. Emil gave you a disbelieving look, but you shrugged it off. So, anyway, you mentioned the things, wisdom and intelligence. Aren't they the same thing? No. What's that thing they say? Intelligence is no tomato, it's a fruit. Wisdom is no, you shouldn't put it in a fruit salad. Do people say that? Tomato fruit salad. Isn't it just salsa? That's why you have the higher intellect stat, isn't it? Wisdom is important, but for identifying things. Wait. So I'm terrible at identifying things, but I'm really smart. Emily shrugged. A high intellect means you can learn more skills. Okay, so strength is pretty straightforward, but dexterity, is that like agility? In short, yeah. So I'm likely to trip over my own feet, but you aren't. You grinned at Grace, who laughed for a moment. Sounds like normal. Yeah. At least we both have normal charisma. Would be unfair if Grace's character had high charisma considering... She pouted and you laughed. Considering what? Nothing. She pouted for a while longer before she shook it off, and you looked over the sheet of the paper for any other hints. So, what are we doing now? I would suggest traveling to Kersdale. Alright, I guess we do that? It's an okay from me. As you walk. As you walk, you find civilization growing nearer. First farms, then small collections of houses. The morning air is warm and you feel at ease. It seems a little quieter than you would expect, besides the normal farm animal sounds. What's normal farm animal sounds? I don't know. How would I? I don't know. I don't have a farm. I never had a farm. Usually you expect children to be running around inspecting new people. I'd probably trip over them if they were running around. So that's a good thing. Grace laughed. I think about how they're probably wary. I see the wisdom taking the effect. Grace waved you off and Emily cleared her throat. A few minutes after you hit the road, someone begins to approach you. It's a tiefling red-skinned. Red-skinned? Red. She gives you a mistrusting look and sighs. That's a she? Okay. You two must be adventurous. I think you have information to be interested in. A demon! Attack! Oh, you look cool. No, you don't. Spill the beans. Okay, so what's the info? The tiefling looked long ways at you, then turned to Yuli. The truth is, this town wants to blame me for its people going missing, but I'm not the culprit. That sounds like what the culprit would say. There was a suspicious man who came through the town the night before they disappeared. A merchant. I saw him when I went to the market. Everyone I can remember seeing him with him is now gone. You saw Grace furrow her brows, and you know that sagely. So, where will we find this guy? The tiefling shakes her head. I left quickly. I despise being in town. You'll have to speak to the mayor. You should know more, for he's probably still blaming me. I wouldn't be surprised if the Dane wizard has something to do with it either. Wizard? The tiefling nodded, and then sighed. We have a resident angry wizard, and they still want to blame me for every mishap just because I have horns. Idiots! Sounds like we should go to town and talk to that mayor guy. Grace looked at you and you nodded. Let's go. That's the town? You walk into the town. The houses begin to tower above you, and through the streets are mostly bare. You can hear faint, busy noise. Emily's silent for a moment. Guess we just walk until we come across someone and ask them. Sounds reasonable. You have a general idea of where the mayor's house would be, but you can hear what sounds like struggling nearby. You look across the table to Grace, who laughs. I know you want to snoop. Of course I do. Fine. You take a closer look and see a rooster that is struggling against the bars of a makeshift cage, topped with a box. It nods the pair of you and stops, staring for a moment before it speaks. Speaks? You guys need to get me out of here. Grace looked at you across the table with a face of pure shock, and you shrugged. We should probably find that mayor. We can come back later, probably. Okay, talking chicken, I'm in. Hey, it's a talking chicken. We can get money out of it. That would be my idea, okay? I'm so down for whatever this is. I want to remove the box. Wait, shouldn't we find out more first? You nodded. After you had thought about it. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. You do it. Grace pulled a face but seemed to be determined. Mr. Rooster, what has brought you to be in this state? Rooster pecks at the ground for a moment. It's a long story. The least you could do is get me out of here for now. I can explain when I'm not behind the bars. Sounds like a criminal, Rooster. Still. Alright, so now we take the box off. You leave the box off, and the rooster watches the two of you before flapping awkwardly jumping over what is left of its confines. Thank you, brave adventurers. The truth is that I need the help of people like you. I want to kick it. Technically, my neighbor had roosters and chickens. Actually, one rooster and chickens, I believe. Maybe two roosters. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. But yeah, they had them. And that's it. End of the story. I'm just gonna see what it has to say. You decide to stay silent. It's been a while since I took the stage. I was turned to rooster by an angry wizard a few years ago. A few years? Also, doesn't it sound like the wizard the red lady spoke about? Grace seemed to be trying to absorb the new information, but she nodded at your observation. Was this wizard someone you would meet? So you want to be human again? In truth, that's not what I need help with. So you don't want to be human? There are benefits to being a rooster, you know. Like being tasty when roasted? It's true. The rooster looked at you warily. One of my friends, a fellow villager, was also changed. I need help to find him. The rooster looks expectantly at you. We'll do it! What? I don't get a say? Grace laughed carefree. I like chickens, what can I say? I like roasted chickens. Cooked chickens and such. Fine, we'll help find your friend. Is he a rooster too? The rooster shakes its head. It's a weird gesture to see on such an animal. He was turned to an ox. We usually stay together, he and I, but we're separated when the merchant came through and tried to catch me. And here we hear about the merchant again. He catch me, of course, but I was wandering to find my friend. I was caught and put here. It didn't matter how much I spoke or told them they were making a bad decision. They thought I was laying hen and that they would benefit. I'm a rooster, damn it. And you haven't seen your friend since? Do you have an idea where he could be? He's probably on the outskirts of town. If you know where he is, why not go there now that you're free? The rooster shivers, fluffing up for a moment. I don't feel safe. You paused for a moment. I was going to laugh, but then I remember how much I like the taste of chicken, so I think I understand. Again, the rooster looks at you with unease. Grace laughed. Okay, let's go. Which direction? The rooster led you forward, checking left and right. It doesn't take long at all to get out of downtown while following the rooster. And it only takes a few minutes of wandering the fields before you saw an ox. Yeah! You are talking ox? If yes, I've got a talking chicken for you. The ox looks at you, then the rooster. I'm a rooster, not just a chicken. There's a moment of silence. Oh, hey. I only should make it back. The rooster runs forward, standing somewhat underneath the ox. It seems like it was rather easy. All is well that ends well for... Before I forget, I found time while I was chasing that merchant. I'm not sure if it's anything special, but it looks fancy. The ox gesture and the rooster picks something up. I was wondering if I should give this to the two of you. It's a feather. As for freshly plucked from a raven, something about it seems off. What about it seems off? Exactly. Consider it a gift for helping us. Wait, so the only quest reward is a feather? Well, it's a special feather, right? So it's probably worth something. It's a raven feather. You frown. I frown, yes. I start thinking maybe I'd prefer some roast chicken. The ox huffs heavily through statement. Yeah, thanks. I guess we can go to the mayor now. Let's go! As the two of you continue walking down the main street, the number of people you see grow. They're not as friendly as you're used to, casting glances and keeping to themselves, but it's better than the ghost town you were anticipating. I think I would prefer ghost town. One man in particular is vocal, and as you approach, he calls out. Hey, you two must be adventurers. He's smiling broadly, waving to you. You have no choice but to walk towards him to continue. Sorry, outing. Sorry. I'm looking for a rare herb. If you could find it for me, I'd be willing to compensate. Nah, I'm busy. Okay, let's go, whatever. Sure thing. When you want good quality herbs, you know I'm your man. Woman. Grace laughed under her breath, and you could almost hear Emily's eyes roll. The man seems confused by your unnecessary and irrelevant wit jokes. Oh, okay, I didn't get it. Oh, come on, don't ruin my fun. He stretches his arms out and smiles broadly. You can call me Gus. Gaston. You snicker for a moment. The plant I'm looking for is a seed flower, a yellow petaled plant with a thick stem and seeds filling the head. Wait, isn't it a sunflower? Aren't they super common? Well, it's not home, so let's just go along with it. The two will agree with the man and to meet him here once you'd found it. Okay, so I guess we're going to go look for it somewhere, somewhere less traveled, I suppose. You head out, past the houses and to a part of town less walked through, and you come across promising land. We're literally doing the side quests right now, instead of going for the main quest, which is normal. There is some kind of young man here with wings. Wings? That's a child, not a young man. Oh, hello, cutie! The two of you approach him. Want to pat him on the head? Oh no. My girlfriend is going to cheat on me. Grace laughed, shaking her head. You're a doofus. You grinned. What are you doing here? Ah, right. We're looking for some, seed flower. This? The boy holds out what appears to be the mentioned seed flower. He seems nonchalant. Oh yeah, it is how did you know? It's literally called a seed flower. Yeah, well, we need it. Can you give it to us? The boy is silent for a moment. No! Okay, but why? The boy shrugs. It's mine! But we need it. The boy shrugs again. So do I. Okay, why do you need it? It's food, I like seeds. Oh, come on, Nakesha, he's just a kid. How about... I want to trick him, no? We are going merchant mode. How about we trade? I'll trade you, Wait, what do I even have to trade? Emily shrugged. I never said you had anything. How about I owe you one? I don't know if I'll ever see you again. I don't want anything right now, so why should I accept? Because I'm cute. Roll charisma. 20, hit me up. The boy seems confused but smiles. Oh, okay, I guess I can let you have this one. Really? That was kind of easy. I'm going to go find something else to eat. Good luck with the rest of your adventuring. Look at Grace with a small amount of shock. Okay, that was really easy. I should get dices out, to be fair. He turned out and walked into the forest. So all we have to do is go back to Gas, right? Let's go. Actually, Natalie is cute here, even though she's not a dark elf. You walk back to meet with Gas. Gas boss. Hey! He's all smiles and nods. So, have you got it? Yeah, here. Yeah, it was a little difficult, but we got it. Gas pats both your shoulders, nodding. Yeah, that's not how you pay us. Well, in that case, let's get going. We can live together so we can get your reward. Yeah, okay, I guess we have time. Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! You enter a tunnel underground after being led through a building. It's dark, dim, lit by torches. That's suspicious. Oh, wow, this isn't creepy at all. You arrive at the door and hear the sound of others behind it. Emily rolled some dice but didn't say anything else for a moment. Yuli feels her muscles begin tense and stiffen, but Naksha feels fine. Yes? I think maybe being down here is bad for us. Smells like suspicious activity. So the poison is finally working. Wait, what? Gas laughs, not bothering to hide his snide look. You're both fools! Letting me get so close to you, a simple touch to the shoulder, and now look at you, helpless. I mean, I feel fine, right? Gas didn't hear you, or is pretending not to, or doesn't believe you. Take your pick. No, let's pretend. And we'll kick his ass. He pulls 2 lengths of rope out and binds your arms loosely together behind your backs. Such a simple thing is now enough to hold 2 adventurers, it makes me laugh. The noise in the other room pulls and Gas nods. Time to move on, let's go! He grabs you both by your upper arm, pushing you forward. Can I still walk? You can walk slowly, your motions are slow and stiff, you don't feel strong enough to break free. Yeah, but I can. You winked at Grace, who smiled back. I'll break you out of things if things get bad, my lady. The room opened up in front of you, a dozen or more of what appear to be cultists surrounding a diagram on the floor. Ah, is this some demon summoning shite? The best kind of shite. Okay, little moonchild, some cool demon shite. You both laughed and Emily sighed. Yeah, it appears so. Good job, Gus. The more sacrifices, the better. Nah, we aren't sacrifices. We'll see about that. Gus leaves to join the others, where there is some more song and dance before the room begins to glow. You both shut your eyes, and when they open some moments later, there is a new humanoid in the room. Who summons me? Damn. Hot. We did, the Brotherhood of the Cloak. We summoned powerful demons so that your magic can be ours and we can unite the land under our reign. Your cause is unworthy. Where are my offerings? Here, these 2. I can just walk out of here. You know, I'll just sacrifice all of you instead. I'd like to see you try. Let's go with the first one. Boop. That sounds like quite the challenge. And I sense quite a lot of angry energy. Can you back your words up? It's not a matter of whether I can, it's whether I'll stop. Like it. I'm going to help you out a bit. A few fractions moment later, their robes fell from your arms. Oh, I feel fine. Wait, this isn't how it's supposed to go. Emily rolled some dice and nodded. You go for Gus first, and it doesn't take much force for your blades to tear through him. I'm not going to leave it there. I want to dice him. Okay, well, you continue to hack at him while the other cultists watch frozen in fear. I guess I'll, stand somewhere I won't get in the way. Emily continued to roll dice, nodding occasionally. Once you're done with Gus, you begin to tear through each cloaked member one at a time, laughing maniacally as some attempted to escape. It seems that the demon is keeping the door closed, and you watch them scream and pound against it with wicked glee. What's wrong? Can't take what you deal? Okay, let's finish it. Emily rolled the dice again. It doesn't take long before the room is filled with corpses and you stand over them, breathing heavily. Very nice. I'm impressed. Yeah, it was nothing. You can call me Kuro. So, Black. Wow, that's lame. Emily sighed and you waved your hand. Okay, Kuro, so why were you so interested in seeing me kill them all? Oh, I feed on energy. Negative energy is just way more potent. She shifts to the corpses, nodding. It's just as I thought. Well. She nods, looking up at the pair of you. She appears to have been rejuvenated, and you take notice of her sharp, shapely figure now. Should I tap? Hey! Grace pouted, and you laughed. I'm going to reward you. What do you want? Someplace comfy. What do you think? I guess power fine. I guess probably don't kill the villagers. But there was something about her killing villagers. What? Do we go comfy or do we go power? I have an idea. How about you change our low stats into at least normal level? I mean, I would say something like that, I think. Let's go with power then. Let's see. Oh, that's no issue. Just gotta make sure you won't be too cocky, so it'll just be a bit. She flicked her finger towards you and you felt a strange rush. One or more of your stats had been affected. I would like to know more. Well, you two should leave now. I'll port you back up to the street. I need to sort these bodies out. Oh, okay. The feeling of teleportation is mostly nosy. But once you start feeling better, you find yourself stretching in the daylight. It feels much better to be free from the underground. Well, that was something. We're alive, that's all that matters. You walk forward and find yourself rounding a corner toward the mayor's house. In front of you towers a large house, a mansion even. It screams importance. It screams you will never be able to afford something like that, to be honest. So this is where the mayor lives. You see a man standing off to the side of a board, reading the papers with disinterest. Let's go ask that guy. Hello? Is the mayor around? Oh. The man laughs lightly, it's a pleasant sound. That would be me. Wait, what? You're the mayor? I thought you could be some fat old man. Yeah, and that's what you'd expect from a politician, right? Oh, but... Anyway, we're here because of a tiefling? Oh. If you're associated with her, I don't really want to speak to you. We're here to help solve the disappearance issue. Well, in that case. It happened only a few days ago. Yesterday I woke up and most of the villagers were gone and there was this chicken. Anyway, and so I knew it must have been that tiefling. She always brings trouble with her. She kept telling me I was wrong, like usual, and that was the merchant. And who was this merchant anyway? He was a kind, awkward man with quite a few trinkets. The villagers were happy to see him, since our trade has declined in these last years. Was there any reason for that? That tiefling. She blames the wizard, but I know it's because she's here. If she didn't come to town, they wouldn't be scared of encountering a demon and would come. Wow, you're a racist. Pardon? Sorry. Nothing. The mayor shuffled his eyes and sighs. What is with this wizard? It's truly a wonderful story, I'm sure of it. The whole reason's town has its name, Kersdale. You've named the town after this wizard? More specifically, their dwarves. They visited and said they would curse the whole town. It was a good day to be sure. Ready? Really? Mayor is a dum-dum. Wait. I'm not the brightest, but aren't you saying you've named the town after the wizard cursing it? I'm not sure what you mean. The only curse here is the tiefling. What a freaking idiot. Okay, so Mr. Wholesome, when did the merchant arrive? Merchant doesn't matter at the moment. He's the wizard. Come on. He appears to be thinking for a moment and then nods. It had to have been the night before the people disappeared. Okay, maybe it's the merchant. Grace sighed audibly. There is no way. He's actually disoblivious, right? To what? And when did this guy go? Actually, I'm not sure. Some people say they saw him leaving yesterday morning. Is that when everyone went missing? I do believe so. And you don't think he took them? How on earth would he hide so many people? There is no way. Okay. So where did this guy go? I want to ask if he saw the townsfolk playing hide and seek before left. The mayor sighs deeply. Let me think. Oh, he must have gone to the beaches. To catch some suntan. The beaches! Of course, that's the way to the roads that led to the other villages. And is there anyone there who could tell us more? I think there is a young man and his father, the fisherman kind. They used to bring in fish. The mayor looks put off again. That tiefling probably stopped them. It would be nice to know they're okay. Yeah, okay, we are going to go in that direction now. Shut up. The roads come back to life with the people you had seen before. Let's just go and get this thing over with. Okie dokie. Let's head off to the beach. Ow. I mean, it doesn't hurt, but like the air, just the air going around the area where the freaking wisdom teeth were is so unpleasant. Anyway, the two of you stroll down path through town and onto the beach. It's a nice view and you take it in for a few moments. And then we find the fisherman, right? Or their son. Emily nodded, taking a breath. You look around and soon enough spot a figure along the opposite side of the beach. Oh, hello. Oh, the seed flower boy. Oh, How did the rest of your quest go? Well, it worked out fine. We're here to find a fisherman, honestly. The mayor wanted to check in. And we wanted to ask them some things. Okay, well then, talk. Huh? Oh, are you the fisherman's son? The boy nodded. So what exactly do you want to know? We heard a merchant came through here yesterday. The boy looks uncomfortable and shifts. Yeah, he did. Did something happen while he came through? Roll charisma, Nakyasha. 6. Oh. What? My dad went with him. He was turned to something with magic. Magic? The merchant is the wizard. The boy nodded. 1 second he was human, the next something shiny. And you didn't tell the mayor? I know if you know, but our mayor isn't very bright. No one wants to re-elect for, since he keeps taxes so low and doesn't ask many questions. I mean, at least he keeps the taxes low, that's great. Complete opposite of Poland. Let's tax everything lately. Seriously, everything. No kidding. A savage he dropped in his magic residue. Oh, a feather again. Anyway, I know someone who can help you if you're looking for the merchant after all. Really? That would be so helpful? The boy nods, then gestures into the forest. He lives in there, an elf. I'm not sure if he's willing to help for free, but he knows a lot, especially about this sort of thing. Okay, well, I guess we should go that way. Grace nodded. Okay, we'll go to the forest in the next episode. Hope to see you there. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.